going to go over some things that set us aside from other companies out here. There's a lot of ways you can save money on installs, and to be honest with you, sometimes the lesser quality or the lesser bid isn't always the best bid to go with, and I'm going to show you some examples of why now. $300 difference sometimes, people will take that, but then they're not getting the quality that they should get on an install. Here, this is, we just finished installing this. First, let me go over the float switches. This is our secondary float switch on the back side. We always drop this float switch down right here to ensure that it does go off. We have found that sometimes when they screw straight in, the water will still overflow in the pan, and when it overflows in the pan, soaks the insulation on the inside and it loses its R value. To a certain point, it can cause damage and will cause damage if it continues to happen. This is the float switch we put on a primary drain also, and then we also have one in the emergency pan. So every system we install has 3 safety float switches to ensure we don't have any water issues or your air handler cabinet doesn't become flooded. We put a brand new return box on this side. This is a 2-foot return box. You know, the system is going to be in this for 10 to 15 years. And I don't know why people would chintz out and go back with the old return to supply boxes. Nowadays everybody's worried about growth and mold and dirt. No need to chintz on something that's $36 a sheet. If you have a skilled technician, it's nothing for them to cut this. We strap all of our boxes up. We're strapped so nothing falls. And we also, as you can see here, we always bend our copper with tubing benders. We do that to eliminate carbon buildup on the inside of the system and chances for refrigerant leaks, also to save money on our behalf. This is a brand new supply box that, as you can see, we've made over here. This was originally it was a 2-foot box and looked like a porcupine with flex leads coming out of it everywhere. These are your supply air leads. This is the 4-foot box we've just installed. We also have it strapped up equally across the box to support it properly to make sure it doesn't come undone. All of our tape seams, we use painter's tape. Make sure we have nice straight lines on everything. It just makes the job look a lot cleaner and nicer. Also, you can get the mastic thicker without just having it gooped everywhere. Our pads, this system here did not have a pad that was on it, so what we've done is we've built a 2x6 pad. We do this pretty much on every install if we can. The reason that we do this is just to get more drain fall on the drains. But listen, we're going to go outside and take a look outside, and we'll show you what separates us from everybody else. We've moved from upstairs in the attic to downstairs on the porch. I wanted to go over a couple things out here. That this is a unit. This is a train unit that a company had previously installed. As you can see, this is up here on a wooden porch. These units did have emergency pans underneath them. A lot of these are old metal pans that are rusted out now. We use the composite Diversitex again. Anytime we can change the system out, we put a pan underneath this due to the amount of water damage that's being done and the amount of water that's dripping down underneath the porch, which we'll go outside and take a look at in a second. I also wanted to point out some of the other differences just in the copper alone. As you can see, this copper here, they've got it pinned back as far as they can with the hole, just for the simple fact somebody was lazy, didn't want to cut the copper back and put it in the center of the hole. They also use duct tape, which over a period of time just kind of falls apart and dry rots. This is the one that we just installed here today. This is a Bryant 213B and AO18. We put 3-inch risers underneath it to keep it up out of the water in the pan. You can also clean the leaves and debris out underneath it if you have to, especially considering these do have drains run out the back side of them. All of our copper is bent using tubing benders once again, and we zip tie everything because the zip ties will pretty much last you know, the life of the unit, so to speak, which is 10 to 15 years unless somebody comes in here and cuts them off. This is our name. We have pressure tested and pulled the unit down below 200 microns, and we released the fridge a couple minutes ago. I'm about to start it here in a couple minutes. But let's go take a look outside and show you why we put these pans underneath these units. We've just started the heat pump up that we just finished installing, but I wanted to go over this real quick with you just to show you the damage that was being caused by the other heat pump not having a pan underneath it. As you can see, it's dry, wet, and you look up and there you got the 2 heat pumps. If you come up underneath the porch, you can clearly see the wet wood, so to speak, on the 2x8s where the water's been dripping off of these things. So we've got the homeowner situated on this. And then when we fixed the drain line, it was cracked down here, so we went ahead and fixed that and then repiped everything in, going once again back up to the heat pumps. But you know, this goes back to why some companies charge what they do and some companies cut corners. I mean, it was I think $40 something for that pan. So, you know, it does make a difference, and the longevity of the house is worth it. Thank you.